Welcome, Gemini, to your daily love reading for July 19th of 2018. So let's see what's going on with you for Gemini. Some of you may have run into some obstacles. Sometimes it's from the way that you respond, don't respond, your partner. So there could be some kind of interference going on, but we will see what's going on with you. Let's see for Gemini and love. So overall energy for Gemini. So we do have the Chariot. So this is traveling, maybe back and forth to see somebody coming to see you. But I do feel like this is like when you triumph over things that are frustrating you. You try to stay stable. You keep things under control, so to speak, maybe even under wraps, and not kind of spill whatever could have been hidden, so to speak. But I feel some either dealing with the Cancer, or that a lot of you, if you feel like something was very tense, you're being patient with it. So we want to look out for maybe road trip, something that you might plan, getting on the bus, traveling, whatever it might be, playing, to go see somebody. It does look good. So the energy of a person coming towards you. So that particular person may want to have a fresh perspective on what needs to change. So if you have communicated some things, say if you say we need to get together more often, maybe see one another, be around one another, and you brought up those topics in the past, and maybe they was like, okay, well, I can try to do that. It's a big change for me because of distance. It could be a long distance relationship, or the fact that you two are just a bit distant from one another emotionally. So that person could be dealing with maybe that self-discovery, their personal growth, and trying to really make sure that they make the changes that you felt that needs to happen in order for this to be something that is secure and something better for both of you. So either they're doing things to better the connection, or they're on the receiving end of some kind of justice, some kind of karmic issues that they're trying to sever. So it just depends there for both of you. We'll look into this a bit more. So let's see, what is your, it could be dealing with legal matters or court matters, both of you, back and forth to court for some. Let's see, could be dealing with the Libra, all right? And let's see, the personal energy, well, your response to that energy, your response for Gemini. So you got the Four of Wands. So you might go see somebody. You could be around friends, could be around someone that you are attracted to. But this is like, if you're not literally doing this, some of you like literally on this day moving or thinking about relocating, talking about it, amongst one another. But these are energies of some movement, of action, of things that might change. So it just depends there, but it does look good. You're having a good time, someone either coming to see you, or you're going to something else, a wedding, an engagement, something. All right. What is your advice for Gemini? Five of Cups is here. So whatever you might be doing, these could say, for instance, if these things, there's no forward movement for you, you're thinking about all these things going on, but you're trying your best to look at the positive, but there's something kind of just pulling you down, especially where something exciting for you could be happening for some of you, but you're thinking about who you might be leaving behind, the residue, resentment, the forgiveness, things that you need to kind of work on. Those things could be taking front and center. They could be taking up a lot of your emotional time. So try to think about things more positively, because you do have some cups standing up here, and a lot of you might take heed and drink a few cups at home if you are celebrating with somebody, whatever it might be, having fun. So try to focus on some good things. Now, what is the outcome? What is the outcome for Gemini? So Queen of Cups, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. This is love that you have for somebody. This is still you being, I feel, emotionally stable. And I feel like that's where someone dreams about you. They're thinking about you. You're thinking about someone else. You're close to somebody, but you can't act on it. And it tells you to just try to embrace that energy. Try to immerse yourself in it. But I feel like that's going to be a lot of healing vibes with somebody. A lot of you could be traveling to go see maybe a psychic or a medium, or somebody to help you out with something that you have been dealing with for some. Let's see, clarify justice for the personal energy coming towards you. That person is stressed, all right, I feel, for some. And these could be big moves, or the fact that they are holding on to something that they're healing from something, going through some lessons, as I was mentioning before with that combination there. I want to clarify the Ten of Wands for, could be a marriage or something, a divorce that's pending and not yet taking place, or the Ten of Wands for personal energy. Yeah, and I feel like that two things where they may still be in a marriage or relationship where they're staying because the other person is providing for them. Others of you where they want to be around you, you're doing your own thing, trying to be independent, but they have a hard time doing that because of the stress. They want to be near you, but they might not be able to just yet. I feel like it's both ways for many of you out there, and that's why the Five of Cups is showing up. Clarify the Queen of Cups for Gemini. Issues around the home, being home alone, being without your romantic partner, issues without, you don't have a home or a place to go to. That could be an obstacle for some, and you're looking for that stability. And this could be the wife or the husband that's interfering, or maybe a bit angry or resentful of the connection. So that's what I get a sense of for a lot of you out there. Keep those things in mind as you go through the day, and you could be experiencing a lot of that, all of it, or just some. So let's see, messages for Gemini and love for July the 19th. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life for some of you out there. Again, that's almost like you're needing to leave somewhere, maybe even move, relocate to a different city if it does bring you and your romantic partner closer together. Others of you are healing yourself and removing yourself from an issue or scenario where you can't change it today. You could change it in the future, but today there are other things that you could focus on while your partner might be dealing with some other things, legal issues, financial commitments, something that they tie themselves to, almost like some of you moving into a marriage or a relationship too quickly and things going wrong, and then you having to, the universe says, well, you signed this contract with that particular person and you can't just devoid yourself of it the next day. You put your heart and you allow them to commit to you in some way. So now you got, these are the consequences. You got to go through issues of answering certain questions from that person constantly, over and over again, sometimes, and when that time is over, that's when it's going to be up. But I feel a lot of you, try to disconnect, have fun, do things with friends, and get away from the things that you can't change right now. Okay, so that's your reading for the day. Tons of love, lots of light to you, tons of healing vibes. I wish you the best, and you can always go to the website psychicloveheals.com to schedule something for you. Have a good one.